guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? My name is vianney.strick. Thank you so much for being here. As you guys can see by, I said that word, can see by the title, today we're going to be doing part 2 of my top 3 favorite makeup products in each category. Today's going to be eyes, brows, and lips. What is wrong with me today? Anyway, so I hope that this video is helpful. I hope that you guys get some great recommendations for some great products, and I hope that you guys enjoy this video. And if you do enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join my squad. Let's get into it. Alrighty guys, so I did want to mention, same thing applies that I did in part 1 where I talk about all the base products. I'm saying top 3 because that's like the tag, but I'm just gonna show you guys my favorites, whether it's 2 or 4, so that I'm just not like constricting myself just because of a number, okay? I did do this video last year, and I did it only drugstore version, so if you guys want to see that, definitely check that out. I'll put it down in the description. Starting out with the brows, I have to give it to 3 different brow gels. So let me explain myself. I'm the type of girl that I like brow gels that hold like a rock, and so I have been using this out. So as most of you guys know, this is the Got To Be Glued hair gel. It works really well as a brow gel. It's very inexpensive. Like, you can just get a mini and it lasts you a really long time if you think about how much like brow gel you use on your brows. Again, if you just want your eyebrows to like not move, this is the one. It's to the point where like once you have them and they dry, you can't brush through it. They do not go anywhere. Now, recently, I tried a brow gel that works just as well as this. That is a brow gel. Oh my gosh, I have freaking eyeshadow on my hands. This I tried, I believe, like last week. This is brand new from Physicians Formula. It's the Butter Brazilian Brow Lift Brow Gel. This is literally the same. So I love it. It's a clear brow gel. It does have a little brush applicator, and once you put your brows in place, they do not move. The reason why I'm showing both is because you do get way more bang for your buck with this, but you also have to use a spoolie with it because it's obviously not a brow gel. It's literally just like a gel, and so as you guys can see, it can get messy. So if you prefer just to have it as a brow gel that has the same hold, then get this one. If you're more on a budget, then just get this one. Either way, both of these are amazing. Then another brow gel that I just cannot live without is actually a tinted brow gel, and this is the NYX Thick It Stick It Skinning Brow Mascara. Most of you guys have heard me talk about this for ages. This is the best. This is, again, a tinted brow mascara that also has fibers in it. This is like your one and done brow gel. I'm actually wearing this today. I don't have any like brow powder under. This just like fills in my brows. And this also, again, thickens your brows. So if you don't have a lot of brow hairs, again, one and done. And this has a pretty good hold. Not as much hold as this one or the glue, but it has a pretty good like medium hold. So this, I think a lot of people would love. Again, probably heard me talk about this, but it's just the best. This is the NYX Lift and Snatch brow marker. This is essentially just gonna create little hair-like strokes, and I love it because it's like the perfect amount of pigmentation. It's not too dark to where it literally looks like a marker, which it is, but it's also, light. It's like light enough, dark enough. It wears really well. If you haven't tried the NYX brow line, oh my god, you are missing out. I did want to mention, when it comes to eye primers, I personally don't use them, and I don't even want to like pick 3 out because I don't use them. So I just don't want to promote something that I genuinely don't use. The only thing that I use for my eyelids is concealer and powder. Now, when it comes to eyeshadow palettes, my go-to, like once this eyeshadow palette came out, even though it's not cheap, I was like, that is the palette that I would use every single day. That's a palette I would travel with. That's like the palette of my dreams. And it is this one. It is the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. So it's not revolutionary, but it's everything you need. So it is an all matte palette, and it is all neutrals. You have every type of like cream or white shade you need, any type of pre-shade, and then you do have a little bit of a red, a little bit of a brick shade, a brown, and a black. I personally only need these matte shades, and it does have a mirror, and the mirror does stand up, and it is like a good size. Like, this palette is amazing. The formula is really nice. When I tell you that I don't leave my house without this, like, I really don't. I did want to give a quick shout out to a drugstore palette that I've been loving since it came out, and it is this CoverGirl Clean Color eyeshadow palette. It's a 4-pan eyeshadow palette. It is like 12 to 15 bucks, but I will say the pans are pretty big and the formula is great. This one in particular is called Golden Toffee. It is what I have on my eyes right now. I really like it because you get a shimmer shade, a matte shade with a little sparkle, and then more of like a kind of like a glittery type of shade. It's very, very pigmented, so you really don't need that much product. And in this one specifically, I get everything that I need. Love this. Usually I'll travel with these because this one I can just create really quick eyeshadow looks if I need to. And then the One Pot shadows. This is why I'm not saying I'm doing my top 3, because I just like free range of what I want to tell you guys. So my number 1 eyeshadow, I have both. Like, I have the dupe and the non-dupe, and if you know me, you know it's ColourPop Ultra Shock Glitter Shadow in Ritz, or the Urban Decay Moon Dust Eyeshadow in Space Cowboy. This is like a cream to powder formula. This is a powder formula, but they look the same, and they are stunning. Literally bury me in this palette with this eyeshadow, and I'll be good for eternity. I'll be haunting you guys with some beautiful eyeshadow looks. This is more of like a subtle glitter with not much of like a base, but it is that like glimmer that you want on your eyes, that everyone's like, what do you have on your eyes? It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but as you guys can see, it is the most beautiful shimmer. It goes with everything, so I can create whatever look I want with that Master Mattes palette, and then if I just want a little bit of glimmer, I put this on. So this is the ColourPop one. Again, literally looks the same. ColourPop is right here. As you guys can see, the Moon Dust one has maybe a little bit of like a warmer base, but on the eyes, you can't really tell the difference, if I'm being honest, because I'm extra. I actually travel with both, or I just use both. I always go in with this one first, just because it's like a creamier formula, and then I add this on top. But you don't need both. If you're loyal to one of these companies, just get either one. And then I did want to give a quick shout out to the Ulta Lustrous Foil eyeshadow. This one is in the shade Silver Leaf. I bought this in store, and the last time I tried linking it, I couldn't find the exact shade Silver Leaf. The formula itself is great. This, like, if you want literal foil on your eyes, this is the one for you. This is like just the most like magical, like foiled eyeshadow. You need the smallest amount, and you can either like tap it on and do like more of like a glimmer, or you can rub it and do more of like a literal foil. And this is absolutely gorgeous. Should we put a little bit of this on? I just want to show you guys like how it really does intensify everything. I mean, that looks beautiful. Moving on to eyeliners. I am not very picky when it comes to liquid liners. All they have to do is be really black, preferably satin to matte finish, and a brush tip. Always a brush tip, and of course doesn't need to smudge or anything like that. Is that a lot to ask for? Listen, there are a lot of eyeliners that I've tried that are high-end that actually do that. It's kind of like the new Urban Decay 24/7 inks. These are really, really nice. Again, brush tip applicator, doesn't smudge. I really, really do like this formula. I also love the Rare Beauty one. But when it comes to just budget, I really like, I've been saying this for years. I know you know what I'm about to say. The Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Waterproof Liner. It's the same thing. It's a brush applicator. It's black. It's pigmented. It does the job, and it's waterproof, and it's $3. They also offer like a mini one, see? And it comes in the same brush tip applicator. Same formula, just a mini. These are just so nice. So like I said, there's so many great eyeliners out there that I could tell you guys about, but at the end of the day, if somebody would ask me like, just tell me of like a really good eyeliner that won't break the bank, like this is it. When it comes to a pencil liner, the LA Girl Shockwave liners are literally shocking. If you need like the most pigmented eyeliner that is just matte, it smudges really, really nicely. Look at that. I mean, the amount of things you could do with this one. I really, really like it. It's so creamy. It doesn't hurt your eyes. It's a couple bucks. The only thing I wish is that it was transfer proof on the upper eyelid. I'm having such a hard time finding an eyeliner that I can line my upper waterline with, and then the black doesn't come down to my lower lash line. The only thing that I've tried that really does not transfer, but I have my reservations about it, is this one. This is the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liner in the retractable one. These are really nice. Again, a couple bucks, and they don't transfer at all. The only issue is that over time, they do get a little bit drier. They're definitely not as like creamy as the LA Girl ones, but they don't move. So if you don't mind a little bit of dryness for the longevity, these are really, really nice. And then I did want to mention, again, the LA Girl Shockwave eyeliners, but in different shades as well. I have a nude shade that's beautiful for your lower lash line. This one is the metallic version that I recently tried, and it's really, really nice. They're just super, super nice. Like, this whole Shockwave line is shockingly good, so definitely try those out. Moving on to mascara. I have a lot of mascaras to talk about. I picked out a bunch of drugstore mascaras that are amazing. I do like a lot of high-end ones, but again, if I was like just telling my friend like, go buy this one, usually with mascaras, a drugstore one is just really, really nice. The first one's gonna be controversial, but it is what it is, you guys. The L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara is really nice. It's not for everybody though. This mascara is very, very wet. It has such a wet formula, and it applies a lot of product on your eyelashes. Most of you guys probably don't like it because of that. It just gets goopy, it's messy, it's wet, I get it. But this one, because it's so wet, it gets better over time. You know what I mean? Once like the formula thickens. My favorite way to use this is to literally always take off the excess. Always, always, always. But as you guys can tell, I'm the type of girl that loves a lot of mascara. So I do like products that apply a lot of mascara. This is the mascara that I'm wearing today. I will say I do use an eyelash serum, which I will tell you guys about in a second. But if you want length and volume, then this is a really good one. If you need something that gives you length, volume, maybe not as much volume as this one, but more of a curl and maybe less messy, you guys know how much I love this one. This is the Milani Anti-Gravity Mascara. I actually recommend this mascara a lot because I feel like a lot of people would like it. By the way, I like a silicone wand most of the time. So this is a silicone wand. It is more of an hourglass shape. It does give a very good amount of volume. It does give separation, length, and curl. So I really love this. And if you just like build it up, it'll give you the volume that you need. It's definitely like a one and done mascara. Another mascara that just took me by storm, and you guys know it if you watch me, is the LA Girl Lift Off. This mascara I feel like will be overlooked a lot because look at this. Like, this is almost like insulting. Like, what? Why does it look like that? But I'm telling you, it's so good. The formula is really nice. It's like nice and thickening. This part of the wand that is like very skinny, that you're like, that's a wand? Yeah, that's a wand. That, because I like do my mascara like this, because there's not much of like a comb, it just adds so much volume and product to it. So it's very nice because it almost gives like a winged out effect. And then this little ball is really nice to kind of separate it all and also get in those little inner corners. And then if you want to get that same effect, then instead of doing your mascara like this, on this side, do it again the same because of the wand. This is amazing. This will give you length, volume, separation, cat eye effect, and it's going to look a little wispy. It's really, really nice. I just want to give a quick shout out to this. I just tried it. Oh my god, I just got a phone call. I have no idea where I was at, but we were talking about this, right? This I just recently tried, so I'm not going to tell you it's my holy grail, but I really, really liked it, so I did want to give it a quick shout out. This is the Maybelline The Falsies Surreal. This is interesting because it looks like a fiber wand, but I'm pretty sure it's silicone in the shape of a fiber wand, so it's kind of like the best of both worlds. This is very thickening. It kind of does it all for you. It's very like feathery and gives you length, curl, volume. It's really, really nice. The only thing I will say, this is kind of like the Maybelline Sky High in the sense that when you're about to wash it off with just water, you have to kind of work it in a little bit more. If you use a makeup remover or like something like that, like a eye makeup remover, it comes off very easily. Like, it's not waterproof or anything like that. Just know that with a little bit of water, you do need to work a little harder. But I think that I'm willing to pay that price because it doesn't transfer, it doesn't smudge. It's really, really nice. And then lastly, I do want to say that I love a good tubing mascara. And at the end of the day, I always go back to this one. As you guys can see, it's disgusting. This is the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions. This truly gives you liquid lash extensions. What I've noticed is with usually with any tubing mascara, I don't really get that much volume, but I love these for if it's gonna be really hot and sweaty. Even when I go to the gym, sometimes I wear a one of these mascaras because it doesn't smudge, because it literally comes off in little tubes. So if you hate like raccoon eyes when you're washing your face, or if maybe you just have oily eyelids, or maybe like me, I don't wear waterproof mascara, I just can't deal with it. But if I need something like it, I'll wear this one because like even if I'm like crying, not that I cry, but I mean I do cry, but even if I'm crying, it would essentially come off in like a little tube and I can just flick it away, but there won't be any smudging or anything like that. I really do like this. And then last thing I did want to talk about is really quickly eyelash serum as well as eyelash curler. You guys know my holy grail eyelash curler is this one. This is the Kevyn Aucoin eyelash curler. It's like 21 bucks, but it's worth it. I recently repurchased it. I have had this, or the one that broke. It didn't break. I'll tell you guys what happened, but I've had it for about 6 years, okay? So $21 over 6 years, worth it. The only reason why I bought a new one is because this little sponge or whatever, it like ended up breaking fully, so it didn't have like the bounce, it would just go in. I personally couldn't find a replacement for it, but I just bought a new one because I was like, okay, it's been 6 years, I can buy a new one. And the eyelash curler actually came with a replacement one. So you won't even need to repurchase it in 12 years. I actually used the replacement on my old one, and now I have two, and it's amazing. Amazing. I'm telling you guys, I know that it seems like gimmicky to have an expensive eyelash curler. Take it from me, it's not. The difference that it makes is astronomical. I used Grande Cosmetics, Grande Lash MD for my eyelash serum for years and years and years, and it works and it's amazing. As soon as the Ordinary Lash and Brow Peptide Serum came out, I decided to stop using Grande Mascara and only use this just to test it out. And my eyelashes have stayed just as long or maybe longer. So, and I haven't used Grande in a couple months. This is the only thing I've been using. This is $15 and my eyelashes still look nice. So that's my experience with this. I didn't start from the 0 to 100. I started from 0, Grande Lash, and now I've just been using this. But I know your eyelashes do shed, so this works. So both Grande Lash and the Ordinary one are great. Moving on to lip products real fast. Let me talk about some lip stains. 2 from the drugstore. I haven't tried a high-end lip stain, so let me know if I should. I'm thinking about trying the Fenty one. 2 favorites at the moment are these. So this is the LA Girl Glossy Tint Lip Stain. I like this one more than this one in the sense that it just lasts longer, like the actual stain. If you guys follow me on Instagram, when I was in Tulum recently, a lot of you guys were asking me what my lippy was. It was literally this one. It's in the shade Myth. And I just love like overlining my lips with a lip stain, and at first it looks crazy because you like overline, but then it fades and now you have big juicy lips without even trying. It's really nice. It's a little drying, but it's a couple bucks and it lasts a long time. I do really like this one. This is the Flower Beauty Bitten Lip Stain, and I have the shade Play, and it's gorgeous. The only reason why I wear this one probably more often is because they have more natural looking shades. I can literally wear this shade without any makeup on, and it looks like my lips are just pretty. It doesn't look like I'm wearing a lip stain. And this one is not as drying as the LA Girl one. It just doesn't last as long, but I don't mind reapplying this one. I'm actually wearing a couple products today, so here's some footage of me taking off the Flower Beauty one, and see how it's literally just such a beautiful natural color. See how the LA Girl one is just a little bit more, you know, a little bit more in your face, and then this one's more natural, but they're both really nice. When it comes to lip liners, personally, I haven't used very many lip liners in a while, just because I will show you guys why in the next category. But 2 lip liners that I can't leave the house without. One of them is a very recent, very recent find, but like it is what it is. It's really nice. Are the LA Girl Shockwave lip liners. Again, that Shockwave line is just so good. I bought the shade Gingerbread, which is really nice for like a brownie lip. And then the shade Coquette is like perfect for like every day, especially for me. These are like so creamy. They're just as creamy as like ColourPop lip liners, but once you let them dry, they actually do have some longevity to it. So I think that they're super nice. They're a couple bucks. They have a lot of really beautiful like nude shades, and it's actually the lip liner that I'm wearing today. So once I did take off that flower lip stain, I went ahead and lined my lips with this, and it's just such a pretty shade. I use the shade Coquette. If you do have a more budget and you want something that just lasts a long time, but you're like definitely overpaying for it, I really like this. This is the Refi Lip Sculpt. I have the shade Fawn. It's amazing. You really don't get that much product. You get 0.01 ounces. The shade Fawn is like perfect for me. The formula is really nice by itself, but what really gets me is the setter. So it comes with a setter, and you put this little clear thing over the lip liner, and it doesn't move. Like, it doesn't move. Like, when I tell you, I guess you could probably put that on all the lip liners, but it doesn't move. The only thing is that this little thing is like just like not the best under some lipsticks. So I actually like to wear this with lip gloss, because lip gloss goes over this pretty well and the lip liner doesn't move. Okay, really quickly, when it comes to like lip oils, lip tints, I know we already talked about lip stains, but I just want to give a quick shout out to these. These are the CoverGirl Yummy Glosses. Well, they're glosses, but they feel like lip oils, and I like them because they're thick, they're not sticky, and they have a little bit of a plumping effect. They actually have a pretty big wand. They all smell really nice. They look beautiful on their own or over your lip color. They're just super nice. So if you haven't tried these, you need to. This one's the shade Havana Good Time. This is the shade My Straw Booty. I did need to give a shout out to this. This is also a lip oil, but it's a lip tint as well. So this is the Essence. I almost wanted to gatekeep because it's already sold out, but it's so good. It's the Essence Cranberry Lip Oil. This I will wear all day, every day. It's a very lightweight lip oil. It's not going to be thick and juicy. It's very lightweight, but it does have a pink tint, and the tint actually stains your lips. So it's almost like my perfect lip oil. If this was plumping, it would be like perfect. But this is nice, a couple bucks. Again, not the most juicy, most hydrating, but it tints the lips too. So it's like just really, really nice. Lastly, let's talk about lipsticks and lip glosses and lip balms. Oh my gosh, I have so many products. Here, let's talk about lip balms real quick. My current favorite lip balm that I'm just like shocked about is this. This is the Glow Recipe Plump Hyaluronic Gloss Balm. This is high-end, but it's so freaking good, and it actually has a lot of product. I personally prefer these, or this one, over the Laneige Lip Mask. This is like thick and gel-like and juicy. It doesn't really have a tint. I know you guys are not going to believe me, but it really does plump the lips with hyaluronic acid. Like, it's not tingling, it's not plumping, but I don't know what it is. It's probably the hyaluronic acid. When you put it on your lips look bigger and plumped. Like, it truly is. Like, this is magic. I don't know why nobody else is talking about it, but this is probably at this point the only high-end lip balm I would spend my money on. And then if you want something similar, not as plumping, not as juicy, but just like super nice drugstore lip mask, you need to get the e.l.f. Lip Mask. It's so nice. It's like, again, also like a thicker gel formula. I do also prefer this one over the Laneige one. It's only $5. So whatever budget you need, I got you. Lipsticks. I don't really wear a lot of lipstick. I only wear 2. So I'm going to show it to you guys. Number 1, I really love this. Again, all my makeup that's dirty, I hope it proves to you guys that I use it a lot. This is the Morphe Soul Matte. It's the lipstick that I'm wearing right now before I put that gloss. I'll show you guys what it looks like. This is in the shade Dearest, and I love a matte lip. And I love like a moussey matte lip, but a lot of matte lips are drying and crusty and dusty. This one is not. This one truly is like a velvet, liquid lipstick, it dries down like 90%, so enough for longevity, but that 10% is gonna still have some like life and not dry out your lips. Every time I wear this lipstick, every time on camera or in person, I get asked, what are you wearing? So this one, the lip product that I truly can't live without, like if I had to pick one out of all of these, is this one. It's the NYX Shine Loud liquid lipstick. I use the shade Magic Maker. If I want to overline my lips and I also want to have glossy lips and I also don't want to touch up not once, this is the one I use. I will literally put this on at like 10 a.m. and then go about my day, and then at 10 p.m. I wash it off. And you don't even need a lip liner. I actually overline my lips with this, and that's a liquid lipstick. A little tip, do your lipstick and then let it dry, and then put on the gloss. Like, let it dry. Like, I literally will, if I'm going somewhere, I will put my lipstick on and leave it, and then when we get to wherever we're going, I'm like, 1 second, Wyatt, let me put my gloss, and then it like stays even longer. The only thing you need to reapply if you need is the gloss, just because if you want more shine. Lastly, lip glosses. I'm gonna give a quick shout out to these because you guys already have heard me talk about these. These are the Physicians Formula Diamond Plumpers. I have so many of them. They're just really nice. They have really beautiful tints. Just really nice. They don't actually hurt your lips. They have a nice plump. They smell really nice. They're nice and thick, not sticky. Beautiful, gorgeous. And then something else that I just tried that I'm just like shooketh about is the most plumping lip gloss I've ever tried from the drugstore. Why have you guys been gatekeeping this? Y'all, I mean, why have I never heard of this? I recently did a full face of LA Girl and I was shooketh. This is the LA Girl Lip Plumper. This is the tinted one. They do have a clear one now, but like, I don't know. The tint is like extreme, like you can't even see the tint, so just know that. But this, oh my gosh, if you need like Too Faced lip injection vibe, get this one. It hurts. This hurts, but it works. This is the most plumping lip plumper at the drugstore, and it's a couple bucks, and I'm shooketh, and I can't believe you guys didn't tell me about this. Anywho, I think this video was way longer than the other one, but definitely go check out the other one because I talked about all my favorite base products. So I hope that this video was helpful. I hope that this video was helpful. I will link every single product. God bless me, because it's a lot of products, but I will link every single product down below if you guys want to shop it. They are affiliate links, but use my link, don't use it, whatever you want. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that this was helpful. I love you guys more than you'll ever know, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!